This is a follow-up series on our immune system series, Understanding Our Immune System. Prior to you finding out how you can protect your immune system from foreign intruders, you need to understand how your immune system works initially. When you do this, you can utilize numerous tools consisting of visualization and meditation strategies to enhance your body's health and capability to combat illness, no matter its origin. Our immune systems are central to our income. When we take care of them correctly, they do preciously as we desire them to. Even if we fall ill, when we are healthy, the majority of the time, our bodies react by combating illness and bacterial agents much harder and better. Given that the majority of people most likely have not taken a biology or anatomy class for a long time, let us stop for a minute to learn how the immune system works first. It is actually rather simple, simpler than many people believe. Your internal bio-powered immune combating machine, if we took the ideal care of our bodies, we will quickly recognize that our bodies are bio-powered immune battling machines, more powerful than any antioxidant or antibiotic available. We are made to collect food intuitively, look after our loved ones and offspring, and fight or battle versus any intruders, whether noticeable or undetectable to the human eye. Our bodies are always under constant attack. Our bodies were developed to combat off infection and illnesses. How do our bodies do this? It's simple. Let us discover how your body works to discover any kind of bacteria or viral agent that might get it. Bacteria and viral agents can go into the body in several means. Do not believe you are safe even if you rinse your hands a couple of times a day. Take a look at the following example, which highlights what occurs when the illness enters your body. Number one, viral organisms and bacteria enter your body through sneezes, touch, physical contact, or through other systems. Bear in mind, if somebody coughs, that is why it's so crucial to close your mouth and cover your mouth if you need to cough or sneeze. Number two, your body's immune system gets a signal from your brain that shouts out, time to make white blood cells. White blood cells are the kinds of cells in your body that respond to infection. It is your army. Their task is to assist with producing cells that combat illness, whether they are viral or bacterial in nature. Number three, your body additionally begins producing antibodies, which are specific kinds of white blood cells that combat infections. Antibodies consisting of what we call IgE, aids to allergies and other conditions. Number four, in case your immune system is as resistant as it could be, your body is going to send out ample antibodies and white blood cells to combat any attack, no matter how extreme. This does not indicate you will not get ill. It suggests your body is going to do all it can to keep you healthy. If you get ill, the odds are high you are going to recuperate much quicker if your immune system is working well. Number five, it might take you a couple of days to recuperate. However, many people recuperate from small infections or viruses reasonably quick. It might take from 7 to 10 days for the typical cold or bacterial infection. Immunocompromised patients might discover it takes their body a lot longer to conquer something as easy as the common cold. Now, the majority of people do not have a fine-tuned immune system. If you had one, you most likely will not have to panic now, would you? This series is going to assist you tweak your immune system first, so you have the best odds of minimizing the length of disease or avoiding a disease all the same at the same time. Now that you comprehend how the immune system works, you ought to discover the many aspects that affect your immune system. These are aspects that might make your immune system function less ideally than you would like. Elements that impact your immune systems in order of severity. Your immune system might be jeopardized in several means. Here are some reasons your body might not live to attack infection or illness there when you believe it should. Keep in mind, you might participate in only one or two of these behaviors. However, they are still going to affect your immune system adversely. Some individuals are going to fall ill even if their immune systems are attacked minimally, an outcome of a couple of bad behaviors. And I start with number one. You eat excessive junk food or include too much saturated fat into your diet plan. Fat can obstruct your arteries, add to type 2 diabetes, and increase the overall body fat you bring around with you. Number 2, you hardly ever work out. And when you do so half-heartedly or you overdo it, which can induce you to end up being ill instead of avoiding disease. In some cases, more is much better. Nevertheless, more is not much better if you work out to the point where you overtrain your muscles and body. You want to offer your body a break, particularly in between strength training sessions, so that you have the ability to combat the illness. Number 3, you prosper and live on stress, which sends out levels of cortisol through the roof, which can lead to basic malaise or disease. Stress is a killer. In fact, stress can result in cardiac arrest, hypertension, anger and aggressiveness, depression, and numerous other conditions. The less stressed you are, the better your body is going to be at battling diseases and other things. Number 5, you do not sleep enough, which additionally alters the hormonal levels in your body. This motivates you to eat more and increases your vulnerability to colds or infections. You might put on weight, which additionally puts you at risk for an illness like type 2 diabetes. Or you sleep excessively, which does not provide your body the exercise that it requires to start and carry out at its finest. It's essential to sleep. Nevertheless, if you discover you sleep more than 10 hours every day, you might have a health issue. See a medical practitioner. You ought to speak with your physician today. Many people prosper when they sleep 6 to 8 hours every day. Ideally, closer to 7 is the ideal range. Number 5, you do not eat enough or you eat excessively. So your body does not get the fuel it requires to combat illness. The bright side is you do not need to deny yourself of all the opulent foods in life to be healthy. You simply need to utilize a useful method, one that motivates motivation in all things. When you deny yourself of food for too long, your body enters into starvation mode. This really decreases your metabolic process, indicating you are going to put on weight even if you consume less portions than you have in the past. It sounds a bit technical. However, when you take a look at your immune system as an intricate machine, which it is, you are very likely to look after and tweak it. You will put oil in your automobile if required, won't you? You never drive on E. The identical premise applies here. You need to look after your body just as you would any other home appliance or other items that belong to you that you appreciate. If you don't care for your body and carry out upkeep checks, which are yearly physical checks, you are very likely to establish diseases that you may have had the ability to avoid. Your physician might discover that something shows up in the blood test that you might not have actually known about had you gone to the physician to begin with. You can skimp on numerous things in life. You can't skimp on additional cheese. You can attempt spending a little less cash. Something you should invest in, nevertheless, is your health. When your health is great, you feel great. When you feel great, you can do practically anything your heart desires. Now it's time to find out the actions you need to take to guarantee your health. If you follow the actions offered in the next series, you are going to be well on your way to a delighted, healthy, plentiful future. Are you prepared to take on the challenge? Are you ready to keep Corona at bay? Then watch out for the follow-up series video to learn what you have to do to tackle the world with health and with vitality. Remember, sharing these videos with your friends and family can save somebody's life. Please do.